What's up, you guys? So today I have this natural glowing, very lightweight but still full coverage foundation routine for y'all. I actually don't use any foundation at all, but yeah, I haven't done a video in a long time. Keep on watching if you want to see how I got this look. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I have already put some rosehip oil all over my face right after the shower. That is something that I do. I just feel like the oil and kind of like sinks into my skin and really like moisturizes my skin rather than just putting like a cream on. I need all the hydration I can get. But second, I'm going to go in with this Avena regeneration cream. It says it's softens and moisturizes. I found this in like the Latino drugstore part, like beauty part of my like grocery store that like we have here in town. But I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger and just really massage that into my skin. So the main thing on this routine, or if you're gonna do this, is like you want your skin to be really like nice and clean and moisturized and really like set a good base, because you aren't gonna have that much product on your skin. So you really want to make sure that your face is clean and good and you have a clean, perfect canvas. So now that my face is all moisturized and feels good and hydrated, I'm going to go in and prime before I put anything else. So I'm going to use the Hard Candy Pore Defense Primer Serum on my T-zone just to cover up some pores. I just take a little pump like this and I really just focus on where I see pores most, which is kind of like right here, on my chin, on my nose. For some reason my pores are getting really big on my nose. It's kind of gross. And then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in Radiance. And I'm going to put this, you know, on my cheeks, up like this, on my chin, on my forehead. I'm trying to like look in the mirror back here, but I have a mirror right here. On my forehead, and just to give me some extra glow. And I'm gonna tap this in. Did y'all notice my nails? Not white tips. Yeah, I'm evolving in this world. So now that all the primer and moisturizer and oil is in my skin, I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. So I have only had this for a few days, but I've absolutely like kind of fell in love with it. And BB creams and CC creams aren't usually my thing because I need the coverage. I have found a way to get away with using a CC cream. So this is going to be the CC cream by Mary Kay. I have it in light medium. And I'm just going to take an oval brush. This one isn't that big. Usually I'm a beauty blender kind of girl, but because I'm trying to keep all the coverage that I can get, I want to use a brush. So I'm going to take some rose water and spray it a little. And then I'm going, it's a squeeze bottle and it has a pump, which I really like. And I'm just going to take 3 lines like so and just spread it on my cheeks. It doesn't even cover like really much of the redness, but it just gives me such a like flawless natural finish with like still some blemishes coming through, but it just is such a natural finish. I just love this. I don't even feel like any type of self-conscious with any of like the little blemishes I have, because I'm going for like a I still want the highlight, I still want like a little bit of contour. I just want it to be as lightweight as possible for work or for like a Saturday out on the town or whatever. Just so hot, like I don't want the full coverage. My skin is bad, so it's just been really tough. So where the coverage is going to come from is Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the color light medium, so this is honestly just a concealing color for me because it oxidizes pretty damn close to my skin color. So it's not, I'm not highlighting, I'm just giving myself that extra coverage on where I need it. So I'm going to take Shape Tape, I'm going to go down and across. like so. So with the concealer, I'm going to spray my rose spray directly on my face just to give me some more moisture, and then I'm going to go in with my oval brush and just really buff that into my skin. Trying to keep all the coverage I can get. This is how people get away with no foundation. Shape tape. And my nose is so weird that I just use the excess for my nose. So after I've used the oval brush to kind of like, you know, get it and like to try and keep the coverage as much as I can, now I'm going to go in with a sponge and really like just buff out the edges and under my eyes, just to pull some of that excess product so I don't get too creasy. So now that everything is really like buffed into my skin, I'm going to powder, but I'm going to powder kind of like only where I need to, because I need to. I'm going to try and use very little powder because especially like on my problematic areas, because I have such little product, if I put powder, it's really going to pick up on my dry patches. So what I'm going to do, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm using the translucent one. I'm not going to do under my eyes right this second, but I'm just going to take this Eco Tools brush, and I'm just going to get some, and I'm going to powder around my mouth right here because I get some crease lines. My chin, which is kind of a problematic area for me, but it's worse if I don't powder, because it like the makeup starts to break up. So I just powder. I'm going to powder where I'm going to put bronzer, trying not to get where I'm going to highlight, because I really want the highlight to stick to the cream, so it's very like. Then go in with my Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. Next, I'm going to highlight. I'm going to take my Luxie 660 brush, rose water, and I'm going to take my Catrice highlighting powder in the color Champagne Campaign. I'm going to take the end of my brush and drag it like this. Gives me some, like, you know, kick up. And then I'm going to put my brush in there and highlight my cheekbones. Highlight my forehead, my nose. Just kind of like go everywhere with this highlight, basically. After I go in with the Catrice powdered highlighter, I'm going to go in with this Pacifica Duo that I got in my Ipsy bag, and I got this like last month, I think, and I absolutely like love these two blush shades. I'm going to take this color on my unicorn, on my Lisa Franks brush. I don't know the name of it, but it's just this angled brush. And I'm going to take some of that color. It is kind of pigmented. Sometimes I get like nervous that it's going to become like, I don't know. And then I am going to take it over my nose. Across my chin, across my forehead, cut that highlight off. And then of course, can't forget, I'm going to go in with Dose of Colors Desi Katie and the color Fuego. I'm going to take that on my Luxie 660 brush, just on the very tip. This is like kind of a tapered brush. I'm just going to get on the very tip, and I'm just going to add to the highlight because it can never be too glowy. So the last thing for the face is just going to be some Mario Rose Water Spray that I've been using this entire video, but I just literally use this for everything. This is what I'm going to set my makeup with. But setting sprays have been the absolute devil to me. Any setting spray I use gives me a rash, breaks me out, like it's just horrible. So this keeps me hydrated, kind of like helps the texture and color of my skin. So I'm like, let me just hydrate my makeup and use that to be my setting spray. So I've put a little bit of powder on my eyebrows and my top lashes are currently drying. So now I'm just going to go back in with my beauty blender and clean up under my eyes because I forgot I didn't set them. Just take a little bit of this powder with, I am going to take this EcoTools brush, just very little, and just pat like really fast little product because I don't want my bottom mascara to transfer, so I do need to be a little bit powdered, but I don't want to be too powdered because I just want to glow. Oh, this is a Maybelline lip liner in the color Rose. I'm going to take this lip liner and overdraw my lips as much as I can without looking like ratchet, but I want my lips done, so I'm okay with looking a little bit ratchet. So yeah, now how like my mouth is like kind of crooked or whatever, it like really makes drawing my lips on but like outlining my lips kind of like hard because I try and like get it to match and it just doesn't ever match and I just look ugly. Okay, so now that I outlined my lips, I'm going to take this Magical Halo long lasting lip gloss in the color 03. I don't know where I got this from, honestly, but it's just like this like orangey, peachy, but mauve color. I'm dropping everything. I'm just gonna put this on my lips. And it smells so good. It smells like vanilla or something. So yeah, that is how I achieve this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope y'all are just as happy to have me back on your screen of your device as much as I am so glad to be back in front of the camera. I am having some changes in my life coming, so hopefully I'll have more time and more motivation and inspiration to stand here with you guys and share some content. I'm very like uninspired and not creative, so leave some ideas in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you know, hopefully you'll see me sooner than later, but peace out.